All right, here we go. So, welcome to the Good Get podcast. I'm your host, Evan Tepper. Today, we are joined by one of my favorite pickleball pals, Cathy Seidenstricker. Cathy, welcome to the podcast, and thank you for being here.
Oh, this will be fun. Looking forward to talking with you.
Yeah, this is fantastic. So, we have pickleball history, but we also have other history, and like I want to get to that in a second. So, just
Yes.
tell me about yourself, like where you live, if you're working, how you spend your free time, and if you remember the story about how you and I connected over our shared acquaintance.
Okay. Yes, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
So I am from the Twin Cities. Well,
Mhm.
I live in the Twin Cities. I'm from northern Minnesota. And somewhere, sometime, I was at a party, and some of us girls were saying we should start to play pickleball. And And so we thought, hey, this is good. Let's four of us do it. So we're all beginners, so we can start off for the people that are really, really good. We do not want to interfere with their game playing. And so that's how I started. I've been playing for 3.5 years
Mhm.
and just love it. It's a great socializing, it's great exercise. It's I maintain my weight. It is just fun, fun, fun.
Yeah. What were you doing activity wise, and even just hobbies and so forth before you picked up pickleball?
Okay, I would go walking. I
Uh-huh.
would go biking. I would go go to the gym
Mhm.
and do some classes there. But otherwise, that was about it.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, so you started with four other friends about 3 years ago. Are
Yes,
they still playing, or I mean, because now you're no longer the beginner, right?
right.
You've advanced and so forth.
Yes. So let me see. They are not playing as much as I am.
Okay.
I do play a lot.
Uh
I probably play too much. I do try to play every day. And I'm just so addicted to it. If I stay home, it's like, oh, what can I do? And
Yeah.
so this has been a great part of my life to know what I'm going to be doing every morning. Get up, get ready, and go out the door and play with my friends and have fun.
Yeah. So that's such an amazing lead into my next question, which is on a scale of 1 to 10, how addicted are you?
Oh, a 10 plus.
Okay, but so what is it about pickleball, right? Because like you could have picked up badminton is kind of the same, or you could have picked up a variety of other activities and hobbies. Why pick like what makes pickleball such a draw?
I like the size of the court.
Yep.
It's not overwhelming. Everybody, well, there's always one in every group, right? But almost everybody has been so friendly and so helpful. Um, it was. I like holding a racket, hitting a ball. It just fit with who I am with sports.
Yeah. I agree. I totally agree. There is something that's addictive about it, and I personally struggle to articulate why I love it so much. But like more interesting is that there's now. Man, I was just in Las Vegas a couple of weeks ago and went to the pickleball courts there, and there was a tournament, and the tournament was like a couple hundred kids, and they were anywhere between I think, 9 years old and 17. And so, like, you have that age group who is coming along and picking up the sport, but then you also have like different generations playing, and so for it to be something that like each of these generations have this passion for that's kind of unexplainable is really really interesting. I
It
don't know.
it is, and then when you get to be my age, it's like, okay, why do all of these young people have to come and take up court space?
Yeah, but you end up kicking their ass, so it's okay.
Yes, That's right. It's like, okay, you guys can move around the court a lot faster than but I don't do bad.
Yeah, you do fine for yourself. I've played with you many times. Okay, so like what is it though? What's that thing that you love about pickleball? I know you like having the racket, but is it like is it the competition? Is it the improvement? Is it the people in the community? Like what is that one thing that draws you there every day?
I think it's you always if you have one bad hit, you want to do it again so you can get a better hit every single time. And
Yeah,
and I think that's one nice thing about playing pickleball. You always want to do a little bit better each time. I
yeah,
was playing yesterday and there was this one lady that used to live near me, and she moved out to Colorado a year or so ago, and she came back this past week, and she says, "What keeps you coming here? Why for where I'm playing, and why don't you go someplace else?" And I said, "It's because of the people. You
yeah,
just kind of form your own group, and it's so much fun seeing the same people every day." Saying good morning to them, what's happening in your life. You just start to know them so well because you see them every day.
yeah. That's right. It tends to be like a very warm, friendly, welcoming crowd.
Very,
Um,
very much.
very social crowd. I have I mean my phone has added so many new numbers to it since I started playing this sport. I always joke the only time that I've added this many phone numbers to my Rolodex is the freshman year of college.
Oh, I bet.
But
Oh,
other than that, I mean, when do you meet this many people? It's unbelievable.
I know, and on my phone too, in the contacts I have pickleball, and then I go dot dot dot, and their first name. I don't know anybody's last name. It's
Yeah,
just the first name, and the pickleball list is
yeah,
long, and people would call me and or text me and saying, "Oh, do you have a phone number of so and so?" And yep, I usually do.
yeah. You are one of the most social people I've seen on the court.
Oh,
Everybody knows Cathy.
well,
Yeah.
it's just
So
it's just fun.
yeah, in that vein though, like do you have an anecdote about the people that you play with or that you've met that you want to share?
Uh like
Like so you're very social and you often organize social activities, sometimes at your house in the summer. Like I don't know. This isn't normal, I think, for a hobby that most people pick up.
that is very true.
Yeah.
Um
Maybe there's a particular character you want to you speak to, or yeah, just like the warm and friendly nature of the community.
yeah, yeah, there's just so many awesome people
Yeah.
that play, and it's cool how you gravitate towards certain people. I know, like the group uh that I try to hang out with. Let's say it's about 20 people. It's just we all love to play. We all want to do better. Yes, it's fun, but yet you want to work hard at it because you want to get better and better. Um, but the so I feel that the people, they must be a little similar um to me, otherwise I wouldn't want them to come over in the summertime or go out for lunch or meet up
Yeah.
for breakfast or
Yeah.
uh I mean, it's changed my life, and for the better, because it's just so fun seeing these people every day, and they just embrace you for that.
Yeah. It seems like yeah, your life has been improved and enriched for the better because of pickleball. It's
Yes,
amazing.
And I think back about how I was prior to pickleball. Um, if because it's so interesting how it's changed my life as to meeting all these new people. I think I didn't even know these people 3.5 years ago, and it's like how they have come into my life. And yeah, we just play hard and have fun.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So tell me about the courts where you normally play. Like, what makes them unique? What's the vibe? What is the setup like?
So I usually play in the summertime at Lone Lake Park.
Hmm.
It's a beautiful setting. It's you park down low and you walk up to the courts, and there's trees all around. There's a lake down below. It's just a beautiful setting, and there's 8 courts. And in the when it's really nice, when all of the snowbirds come back, there's a lot of people. But then you just rotate your paddle in, and that way you have time to see what's going on with other people until they are waiting to play. So I play there mainly in the summertime. And,
Yeah, that's great.
and
Maybe that's what like adds to the social aspect of pickleball is the games are short, right? It's games maybe will go 15 minutes,
yes,
but you could in theory be partnered up with three new people for every single game you play through the course of the day.
yes, that's a very good point. Uh, some people like to just come with the foursome,
Yeah.
and I really like rotating in, because I suppose the main reason you are always, just learning how somebody else makes a move, and you go, oh, that play is really good, so I
Yeah.
gotta remember that. And then you just get to know all of these people. And yeah, that that's really the name of the game.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Thinking back, maybe you didn't even have to, but like, what advice would you give to somebody who's brand new to pickleball or looking to pick up the sport? But what advice would you give them that nobody else is willing to tell them or share with them?
Oh, I would absolutely tell them to watch YouTube Pickleball,
Uh huh.
because it will teach you how to score,
Yep.
and it will show you the plays from the basics to the really good ones. Um, it just teaches you where to stand. And I would also tell people that beginners, you don't want to go to a court and rotate in when you don't know that awfully much, because it's not fun for you and it's not fun for them. They're not going to want to play with you, and
Yeah.
you're not going to want to play with them.
Yeah.
But and then takes lessons. uh, Absolutely take lessons, skills and drills. But
They're so affordable. There's small group lessons.
oh, they are so affordable, and they teach you so much. So then when you go on the court, you're just not,
Yeah.
looking like, oh, I don't know. And the worst thing people can say is, I knew. I'm just a beginner. It's like, oh, I don't want to play with you then. You go
Yeah.
your own people for a while, which
Yeah.
which doesn't sound nice, but I was there, and there's no way that I would have stepped on a court or even wanted somebody else to play with me until I felt comfortable with the game.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a little bit like skiing, right? There's greens, there's blues, there's black diamonds, and
Yes.
so forth. And there's a run for everybody. And it almost sounds like you're saying, as a beginner, it probably is most helpful to find a court or courts
Mhm.
um, that are going to align with your skill level. Because yeah,
Mhm.
you don't want to play with a bunch of advanced people if you're just getting started. That's intimidating,
Well,
and
it
that's not
seems
fun.
like so many places are offering beginner lessons.
Hmm.
and beginner courts. And I think that is awesome because then they can start to learn to play, and then the more they play and try to take lessons, then they can just keep on moving up, and
Yeah.
that makes such a difference.
And it doesn't take long to move up.
No, it absolutely doesn't.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but the thing is, uh, you just I really stress to take lessons because until people realize that being up at the kitchen line is so important. So many people
Yeah.
will say, "But I don't feel comfortable up at the kitchen line." It's like, oh my gosh, that's where 85% of the balls are hit. You
Yeah.
got to start. You got to feel comfortable. Stay up there and just let those balls just
Yeah.
nail you if you have to.
That's right. That's 100% right. We're going to move into the last section, right? A little bit of a rapid fire.
Okay,
You ready?
I am.
All right. Are you a dinker, banger, or lobber?
Oh, I've tried to dink.
Yeah. Yep. Fair enough. Okay. Yes or no? Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No,
It's not a sandwich. Great. Okay. They say in a relationship, there are two types of people who load the dishwasher. One of them loads it like a Scandinavian architect, and the other one loads it like a raccoon on meth. Which one are you?
I'm being Scandinavian. I'm going to stick with Scandinavian.
Okay, great. Next one. What's your most used emoji?
um, a smiley face with hearts on my eyes.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay, you ready for your last one?
Yes.
I want you to say cheers in your best British accent. Take as many tries as you need.
Cheers. I don't know. I
Uh,
I'm not good at that one.
I should have a little prompt so that people can like
Yes,
hear it.
it's like French. Oh, let me see. I would be good at saying oofta.
That's right. That's it for questions. This was really fun. Really appreciate you taking the time to be here. I was surprised you scheduled it for this time, thinking that you would likely be at pickleball at this hour of the day. But yeah, appreciate
So
you being here.
So the reason being, I am open this morning because I signed up for league at noon on Thursdays.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I am going to be playing pickleball at noon till 2:30.
You don't miss a day. That's
And
right.
got into each other's lives a little bit. You,
Yes.
my daughter.
Yes. Yes. So, okay. So your daughter, Julie, and I went to college together.
Mhm,
She's a little younger than I am, but we participated in the same groups, hobbies, and clubs, and so forth.
mhm.
Um, do you remember how we made that connection?
I wonder. I think you mentioned that you went to St. Thomas,
Mm-hmm.
and I said,
Yeah.
"Oh, my daughter went to St.
Yeah.
Thomas."
Yeah. That's right.
And with my last name, how many
Right. Yeah. That's too
last
funny.
like that do you know?
Yeah. No, it's awesome. And and it sounds like my wife and her husband, though, like they don't do the same thing, but they're in similar fields. And so there's just like there's a lot in common. It's pretty
Yeah,
funny. It's a small world.
yeah, yeah. One, I always say the more people you know and talk to, and how you can relate to each other, the smaller the world gets.
100%. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so
Well,
cool.
yeah. Well, thank you again for being here. And to the
Fun.
audience, thanks for listening to the Good Get podcast hosted by Cheers Pickleball. Check us out at cheerspickleball.net or on any of the social media channels at Cheers Pickleball. Thanks, Cathy.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.